All right, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to go over Nancy Pelosi's portfolio update. She had a transaction report that was released earlier this week. So instead of reading from the report, I made a little summary here that we're going to go over. She had a handful of buys and she had a couple of sells. So some of her buys she added to her Google position. She bought 50 call options at the 150 strike expiring January 16th. So that's a leap. That's 1 year away. She also added to her Amazon position, same strike, same amount, 50 calls for the 150 strike expiring in January 16th. She bought some NVIDIA calls. She also exercised some of her NVIDIA options. She had options of NVIDIA at a strike of 20 bucks that were exercised, and then she bought some fresh options because those options were expiring. So she exercised them, and then she bought some more deep in the money call options. These are also expiring January 16th, 2026. Now, the last one that she added to was Palo Alto Networks. So she bought stock. We don't have the details on that. But the new purchases were Vistra Corporation. I believe this was the best performing stock in the NASDAQ last year. They're a utility provider. So she purchased call options between 500 to $1 million. And then she also bought a new stock, Tempus AI. So I'm going to be doing some research on this. But from the low-level research I did, this is a healthcare AI software play. So potentially a company that will be utilizing AI in healthcare. I'm not exactly sure if they're in biotech or if they're in the managerial side. So I'm going to do some research there. It's a small company. It's about $8 billion. But I thought that was pretty interesting. That's the one I'm really interested in. Vistra Network has already made a big move, but this small cap healthcare AI, it's got all the buzzwords for this coming year. So her sells, she sold some Apple stock, about 31,000 shares. So that's a pretty big move there. And then the NVIDIA stock she sold. Again, she exercised some options, got assigned shares, sold some stock, and bought calls. She really loves buying these deep in the money calls. Let's go ahead and pull it up real quick just to see what that looks like. So for Amazon, if she were to buy the 150 call, that's going to cost around 10 grand. And her break even, well, that's if she did it right now. I'm sure she got a much sweeter price. She probably bought at an ideal time, knowing her. So her break-even price is $245 per share for Amazon, where Amazon is at $235. So, you know, if a year from now, if Amazon's $270 and she can exercise those options to buy Amazon shares at $150, that's a good deal. So she's playing the options game real well. It's just pretty unbelievable. So when we look at some of these charts, we're just going to look at this Tempus AI stock. This is the one I'm really going to be looking at. The volatility's creeped up. I wouldn't mind looking at selling some puts once I do some more research on the company to make sure it's not some just garbage patch. But the fact that she's in makes me really want to look at it. It's a newer company. They just became public at the end of 2024 or mid 2024. They don't have a lot of revenue. They've only had 2 earnings calls. The next earning call is coming up. So they have about $200 million in revenue. And like I said, they are a $8 billion business, $8.5 billion company. So this is the one I'm really looking at. Everything else is known, and I'm already involved, or I've already heard the story. So that is all I got for you guys today. Always interesting to see her plays and to look back and say, wow, you can make a lot of money just following her trades. She's very smart, has a lot of information. So that's all I got for you guys today, short and sweet. Stay tuned for tomorrow's stock market update. A lot going on, so that'll be a good one. All right, peace out.